Van Halen and Beautiful Girls before that Kansas Dust in the Wind at Laser 101.7. Big Mark Clark. You know, we keep doing things to help get you ready for Thanksgiving. Here's something I promise you haven't thought about yet. Did you know that Thanksgiving is a prime time for alien abductions? It's true. ET researcher Dr. Bruce Goldberg's on the phone with us. You say alien abductions occur when people are vulnerable, tired, and stressed out, and that's exactly what Thanksgiving is, isn't it, Doctor?
Yes, it is. People, they eat too much turkey, the tryptophan, too many carbs, like all the little pumpkin pies with the little ice cream and all the little cookies. And what happens is they're also drained. You know, during the holiday time, you get what we call seasonal affective disorder. It's also called the SAD syndrome. Depression. Depression's a biggie between now and Christmas especially. And that makes you vulnerable for anything, whether it be a proverbial psychic attack or whether it's an actual abduction by ETs. And there are many ways that you can prevent that, not only being more empowered and being happier as an individual, but you can do things like certain herbs like St. John's wort and pennyroyal will help prevent an abduction. Wearing iron also prevents an abduction. And confronting the ETs, being empowered by saying, you know, you want a piece of me? You know, a New York attitude doesn't hurt when it comes to preventing an abduction. I write about this, by the way. I have a book out called Egypt, an Extraterrestrial and Time Traveler Experiment, which goes into details about abductions and about ET interactions with our planet, and people can learn how to actually prevent themselves from doing this. But yes, these cases are real and do occur.
Now, what is the most vulnerable time for people? There's a certain time during the week that they're vulnerable for this.
Right. Actually, Wednesday is the most vulnerable day of the week, and after 11 p.m., especially around 11 p.m., is the most vulnerable time statistically for abductions. And that's been going. And by the way, every year in this country, in America, we have between 5 and 8 million abductions.
Wow, 5 and 8 million. Why is it every Wednesday around a little after 11 p.m.? Why is it that day and time?
Well, it's just statistically, you know, we don't know the reasons for it. It's just that when you do the numbers about what days were people abducted, they report the days. Wednesday, 11 p.m. just comes out. And what's ironic is that Wednesday is the day before Thanksgiving.
Dr. Bruce Goldberg talking to us about alien abductions around Thanksgiving. Doctor, have you ever been abducted before?
No, thank goodness I haven't, but I've worked with hundreds of people who have. And I'll tell you right now, most of these abductions do not increase their karmic cycle. Okay, most of these abductions are traumatic. Post-traumatic stress disorder is what the term that we use clinically. I'm a therapist, and you know we do those kind of things. But your listeners, by the way, can learn that there are. I specialize in hypnosis, and I have a website that has exercises. They can go on there and just see how they can actually protect themselves and learn a lot more about ETs.
Tell us your website.
The website is DR, that's D as in David, R as in Robert, okay? And then you spell out my name, BruceGoldberg.com. So it's Dr. Bruce Goldberg with a DR for the doctor. And you can see videos of people who have reported ET abductions. You can see hypnosis sessions, exercises, articles, and you can learn all about how you can actually be all you can be and not let the ETs make you one of their subjects.
Well, Doctor, I think you've given us something to think about this Thanksgiving. You know, you stay safe yourself, okay?
Okay, so take care now.
Dr. Goldberg, everybody, be careful. Alien abductions around Thanksgiving. We're going to give you more of what you want. Classic rock on the way. Bon Jovi and Blue Oyster Cult coming up.
Here's a look at driving conditions, brought to you by Med City Collision.
Oh no, a deer!
Car versus deer collisions are on the rise, especially this time of year. Trust the professionals at Med City Collision to help you through any accident. Locally owned and operated. Lifetime warranty on all of their work as long as you own your vehicle. Med City Collision, across from Shopco North. Online, medcitycollision.com.
Just a 20% chance of rain for the drive home. No major delays expected on your commute this afternoon. You'll find details on road projects on our website. 50